Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the English language one word at a time. I'm your host, Alex, and today we're diving into a very common and useful word, cut. So, what does cut mean? Well, simply put, cut as an A1 level verb means to divide something using something sharp, like a knife or scissors. It's about separating something into pieces. We use it all the time in everyday language. For example, you might cut vegetables for a salad or cut a piece of paper with scissors. It's a fundamental action. Now, let's look at some synonyms for cut. A synonym is a word with a similar meaning. One synonym is slice. For example, I will slice the bread for sandwiches. Another synonym is chop. We often use chop when talking about cutting food, especially vegetables. He will chop the onions for the soup. Another option is dice. To dice something is to cut it into small cubes. For instance, she diced the tomatoes for the salsa. You could also use sever. Sever implies a clean and complete cut. The rope was severed by the sharp edge. Finally, consider trim. We trim something when we make small cuts to neaten it. He trimmed his beard this morning. Now, let's move on to antonyms. An antonym is a word with the opposite meaning. One antonym for cut is join. Instead of separating, join means to bring things together. We need to join these two pieces of wood. Another antonym is connect. This means to link things together. The wires need to connect properly. Another good antonym is attach. For example, please attach the label to the package. Then there's mend, which implies repairing something that was cut or broken. She will mend the tear in her shirt. We can also use combine, which means to put things together into a single unit. Let's combine the ingredients to make a cake. Now, how do we use cut in everyday life? Well, think about all the things you cut in a day. You might cut your food at dinner. You might cut out a shape from paper for a craft project. You might even hear someone say, "Please cut the grass," meaning to mow the lawn. There are also many common expressions with cut. For example, "Don't cut in line" means don't skip the queue. Or, "Please cut it out" means stop doing that. Also, cut to the chase means get to the point. Let's look at some more usage examples. I need to cut the string. Cut the cake into 8 pieces. The doctor had to cut open the patient. She accidentally cut her finger with the knife. He cut the tree down yesterday. Cut your fingernails regularly. The tailor will cut the cloth for the dress. I need to cut back on sugar. Can you cut me some slack? They cut the ribbon at the opening ceremony. Cut him some slack, he's new. Cut it out, you're bothering me. She got a cut on her knee. He made a cut in the paper with scissors. The price of the product was cut. So, to summarize, cut is a verb meaning to divide using something sharp. We learned some synonyms like slice, chop, dice, sever, and trim, and some antonyms like join, connect, attach, mend, and combine. We also looked at how cut is used in everyday conversations and common expressions. Remember, language learning is a journey, and every word you learn brings you closer to fluency. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. Before we go, I have a quick call to action. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find our show and learn English too. And now for a fun challenge. Can you create your own sentence using the word cut? Share it as a comment below the video. We'd love to see your creativity and practice. Thanks again for listening, and I'll see you next time on Hello Word.